The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Rodri. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Opts to play it back. Tries to get it clear. Rodri. Azar. Now this could be a chance. Azar. Now what about a counter-attack? And it's Beckham. Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Ødegaard. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's heaved it away. Knocks it into space. Okafor. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now the breakaway. That has been cut short. And it's Bale. Nicely worked. Hazard. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. It's run loose here. Oh, this looks sharp. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Saliba cuts it out. And it's Azar. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's picked his way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Beckham. Pedri. And he was alert to it. Danger averted for now. Azar. Can he spark a counter here? Spread neatly.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Guardiola. Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Guardiola. Great vision. Okafor receives it in a good position here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And it's Azar. Can he get it through? Azar. Hit into the middle. Played into space.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Hazard. And this is Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Park Ji-sung. And the pass is intercepted. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. That gets things going for the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. Here's Rodri. He's being urged to shoot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's another good win of the ball. Into the channel. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Engages and forces him off the ball. Beckham. Hazard. And it's Hazard. Searching pass he's played there. Bale is herring after that one. No, it's come to nothing. Costa Curta. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's hit it first time.
Bale really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Okafor, looking to play him in. And nicely intercepted. Lewandowski might just make this.
La asistencia a este partido
And it's Rodri.
97.559 espectadores.
Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Now it's Hazard. That'll be a throw.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
He's found a way through. Aimed in towards the centre. Well read. And the danger. Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bale is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Lewandowski! Decent hit from there. Costa Corta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Baresi. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Looking for a runner. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Lewandowski. Looking for option. He's had a shot! Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital. Cannavaro. Kukcu. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Okafor.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's a throw. Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. Kaka. Well read, nice interception. Park Ji-sung. Azar. And the counter is on. That is a great pick out. And the finish! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
So here comes a substitution. Palmer coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And he's there to retrieve it. Barcelona can consider themselves just about safe now. Isco. Picked out brilliantly, and he's on his way. That has not gone well. And no, that was never going to make it. Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. It's Park Ji-sung. And this is chance! Yes! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
El dorsal 9.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, el dorsal 8.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He is through here. He's had a shot! Goal! Corinthians! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Cannavaro. Conte. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And now the breakaway. Conte. And it's McTominay. Here's Cannavaro. Saliba. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. McTominay. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Opts for safety. And back to the keeper they go. Livakovic punts it upfield. And it's Rodri. Now it's Lewandowski. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for top. Oh, that's a waste.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hazard! In for the pieces! Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta. That is ended up in no man's land. That's the throw. Griezmann.
Corinthians really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Hazard! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Corinthians are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, well played. Cristiano Ronaldo in the hunt and looking threatening. Can he get on the end of this? He's trying to hit the front line here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made...
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Back Interesting. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game.
It's Lewandowski! This time, surely! He scores! Barcelona are back in business. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This has become one's chance, surely! Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Thuram. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. He's picked his way, shoots! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Big chance! Saliba with the clearance. Sung.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rodri, lobbed in behind, and the shot's on here. Cannavaro. Now it's Hazard, and it's Rodri. And he's quick to snatch it back. Griezmann. And we've reached half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Strokes it back. Good read, needed to be. It's not an especially good pass, that. Conte. Tries to pass. Lewandowski! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Hazard. Conte. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. It's a pretty loose pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cannavaro makes the interception. Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Hazard. He rises! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Hazard. Pinches it off him. McTominay.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Griezmann. Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's good vision. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries a shot! And that has been clubbed away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know,
And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been knocked clear. And it's Griezmann. Just eases him off the ball. Lewandowski. He's in plenty of space here. He's found the way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Corinthians have got it back and they'll have another go. Cannavaro. Threads one in. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a cute ball.
Corinthians really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kukçu. Park Ji-sung. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Great chance! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
El dorsal 20, Park Ji-sung. El dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 5.
Time for a change in personnel. Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cannavaro. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And in! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character, as winning... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Bale. He's chosen to go. That's rather hopeful. Has another go. Goal! Argentina! And that's got him off to a flyer.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that is expertly dealt with. Eder Militao gets it clear. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Cannavaro. And this is Bale. Out to the right.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played out to the right. And here's the chance to counter. Kukcu. Played out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has not gone well. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cafu. Maldini. Quarter of an hour played. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. It's pagi. Eder Militao makes the interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hazard gets a good foot in there. That pass isn't the best. He can get that clear. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Plays it, he rises! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Can he get on the end? Shoots! In with the challenge. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Argentina with the corner, they're first. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Nunez is offering a wry smile there.
Argentina have their second corner now. Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cáceres, ambitious ball here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bale. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nunez! And for a moment, time stood still. It's pagi. Rodri takes a shot. Lacking in accuracy.
Barcelona have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. It's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Pires does really well to win the ball there.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Rodri. And it's Azar. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Kupchu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. Shot, surely! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. A Bale! Danger averted for now.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. And he thumps it clear. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Played into space. That has been cut short. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Turns and goes back. Rodri. Lewandowski. Serginho. Now it's Bale. Showing good feet. Bale's cross. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Tries to pass it through. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Played back in. That's very neat. And it's Serginho. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's managed to gift it back. Sends it crossfield. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Serginho, great vision. Will play through for the wide man. Baresi deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kukçu. Barcelona have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Perez, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Perez, delivered across.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Cafu, lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed into header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And they've got rid. Rice knocks it into space. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Goal! Argentina! And they've got their lead back. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Argentina take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bale. Nunez. Park Ji-sung.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Rodri.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
5 minutes left on the clock. Well, that's been cut out, well played. It's a really well-measured ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Always onto this. Bale is in a really good position out wide. Brilliantly cut out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Haaland, and here's Vinicius Junior. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Haaland! And it's in! Deep into injury time! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That's that, the end. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. But as you can see, we've already started here.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now he's got space here. That has been slung wide. Oh, well played. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get on the end of this?
Shevchenko really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Neymar. Swept in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Quarter of an hour played. Rodri. Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Driven forward. Leicester cuts out the pass.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet because neither attack has turned up.
That has not gone well. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Threads one in. Bale. And this is Bale. Bale puts them all in. Could move up a gear here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rijkaard. It's a searching pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. And it's Thuram. It's an early cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. Look at the space here. Cross into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. Azar. Looking to play him in. And the finish! And he's there to get it away. Now it's Lewandowski. Gets a good foot in there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukcu.
Colorado Springs have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Kukcu clears. Neymar, Park Ji-sung does well to get it back. And this is Bale. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Hazard. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, that'll have created more work for the boss. He's got to adjust this half-time team talk and lift the spirits of his star man now, Peter.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
He's found a way through. Oh, that was vital. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Shevchenko. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Bergomi. Nice bit of trickery. Bale! And And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Saliba. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely shaped ball. Hazard in acres of space out wide. That's an excellent interception. Neymar, and he cuts out the supply. That's a cute ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now that's well seen too. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look...
It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Rodri cuts it out. Bergomi. Now, can they get him away? Shevchenko.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's made its way to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a pretty loose pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well timed, excellent interception. They get a throw in.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Not the most accurate pass.
Colorado Springs really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Ambitious ball here. Kukçu. No, that's been intercepted.
Colorado Springs really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
He's in a great position here. Plays it across. And that has been cleared.
Their confidence in their crossing is deserting them when they need...
Goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 17.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looking for options for movement.
Colorado Springs really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's managed to get rid and claimed it back swiftly. Hazard, and this is Bale. Oh, that's a decent chance! It's got in, he's put through his own net!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Serán sustituidos por
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And the number on the board is 3. Kukchu. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Hazard. And he was alert to it. Chance here to counter. Now it's Bale. Bale, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Some really good ball movement. And he's let fly. It's loose now and they want to get... Here's a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Del Piero. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? What a throw in. Kupchu. Oh, this looks sharp. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Mbappe. Park Ji-sung. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, nice touch. Bale making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, sweet feet. Great ball and he's in, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bastoni. Barcelona, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lovely bit of skill. Decent chance! Goal! Brazil! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Lewandowski. And it's Rodri. Park Ji-sung.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Del Piero. Hazard. Bale. Here's Cannavaro. It's Park Ji-sung. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe receives Musiala! Oh, that was no routine save.
Musiala is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Good ball, good take. Shot, surely! It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No foul, says the referee. Musiala, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Kukchu gets a foot in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Lewandowski, and this is Bale. It could be big chance! They've scored! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 minutos de descuento.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Del Piero. Mbappe. Rijkaard. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Strokes it back. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Del Piero. Now it's Hazard. And it's Hazard. That is good strength. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Bale. It's Bale! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been...
Del Piero! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Nicked it back promptly. Rodri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That looks a cracking ball. And he's in on goal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he... Oh no, this does not look... And he shoots! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Brazil grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Musiala. And he's going for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Kukcu. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe powering forward here. Park Ji-sung. And it's Bale. Nicely aimed pass. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, super find. Oh, well played, well played. And a chance! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now, who's going to be first to this?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Del Piero demonstrating his defensive quality there. Ball played for Kukcu. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Mbappe. And this is Del Piero. And he's straight offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5.
Vinicius Junior pinches it off him. Bastoni cuts it out. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward. It's Raul! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Park Ji-sung. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Rice. And here's Vinicius Junior. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Grimaldo. Alex chance! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well,
And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target. That's an imaginative pass. Kukcu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner.
Messi! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! About as smooth as it gets! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And it's Rodri. Hazard has crossed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. For De Bruyne. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Oh, the ball... And the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. Alexander, he gets big. Relentless, just relentless. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Mbappe. Kukcu. Park Ji-sung goes steaming forward. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Lewandowski. That's been slipped through. He's free. And a chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Se ruegan nuestros espectadores que guarden cola de forma ordenada, se van a hacer uso de nuestros...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. Now it's Bale. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Bale. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that has left him in a heap. Tries to pass it through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. How Kubasi can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Neymar! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, how's that for a class finish? And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. Now it's Hazard. Good ball over the top. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Maradona. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Bernal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That's going in strongly.
Referee has just said play on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. "15 minutes till half-time. Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's had a shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and will...
Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Jordi Alba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Luis Suarez. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale, who does have an assist to his name.
Habrá
Maradona.
2 minutos de descuento.
Messi. He's played it back. Ambitious ball here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Kukçu.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for options for movement. He's found... There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there is the half-time whistle. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bernal. Pedri. And it's Messi. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's a little off target. And this is Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chooses to go back. And he's managed to get free. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Park Ji-sung. It's Lewandowski!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That pass has been well intercepted. He has found the way through. Tries to play it through. And the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
En el minuto 61.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his position.
Park Ji-sung! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Shot, surely! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to counter. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Kukçu. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Played in. Maradona. Bernal. They've won a corner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Maradona. He is through here. Luis Suarez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Barcelona
dorsal 18,
making another change
el
here.
dorsal 24. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 35, el dorsal 3.
Luis Suarez, Neymar. That's very neat. Lofton, he rises! He's cut it out. Park Ji-sung could move up a gear here. It's Park Ji-sung. He's found a way through. Haaland, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Just eases him off the ball. Ricky Puig. And here's Haaland. Aims beyond. Can he finish? No mistake. And they are right back within touch. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And a chance! Ricky Puig. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Vinicius Junior. He came in hard, very hard. Ricky Puig. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting. it.